Article 117 Espionage. The penalty of prison correctional shall be inflicted upon any person who: Number 1. Without authority, therefore enters a warship, fort, or naval or military establishment or reservation to obtain any information, plan, photographs, or other data of a confidential nature rel- relative to the defense of the Philippines archipelago, or number 2, being any position by reason of the public office he holds of the articles, data, or information referred to in the preceding paragraph disclose their contents to a representative of a foreign nation. Number 1. What is espionage? Espionage is a of offense of gathering, transmitting, or losing information respecting the national defense with intent or reason to believe that the information is to use to the injury of the Republic of the Philippines or to advantage of any foreign nations. Ito pala ay ang pagkuha, pagbigay o pagkawala ng impormasyon tungkol sa depensa ng isang bansa. Ito ay may intensyon na sirain ang Pilipinas o gamitin ng ibang bansa. Number 2, what are the ways of committing espionage under Article 117? There are two ways of committing espionage under Article 117. Number 1. By entering without authority, therefore, a warship, front, naval, or establishment or reservation to obtain any information, plan, photographs, or other data of a confidential nature relative to the defense of the Philippines. Number 2, by disclosing to the representative of a foreign nation the contents of the articles, data, or information referred to in paragraph number 1 of Article 117, which he had in his possession by reason of the public offense, reason of the public office he holds. Number 3, what are the elements of the first way of committing espionage? Elements of the first way of committing espionage. Number 1, that he offender enters any of the place mentioned therein. So, pumasok ang may sala sa mga lugar na ito. Halimbawa, warship, fort, naval, or military establishment or reservation. Number 2, what he has no authority, therefore, pag wala siyang pahintulot na pumasok dito. Number 3, what his purpose is to obtain information, plans, photographs, or other data of a confidential nature relative to the defense of the Philippines. Ang kanyang sadya ay para kumuha ng impormasyon, mga plano, mga litrato o iba pang mga datos na itinalagang lihim patungkol sa depensa ng Pilipinas. Number 4, what are the elements of the second way of committing espionage? Elements of the second way of committing espionage is: number 1, that the offender is a public officer. Ang may sala ay isang nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno. Number 2, what he has in his possession the articles, data, or information referred into a paragraph number 1 of Article 117 by reason of the public officer he holds na sa kanyang pangangalaga bilang nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno ang impormasyon, mga plano, mga litrato o iba pang mga datos na itinalagang lihim patungkol sa depensa ng Pilipinas. Number 3, that he disclose their contents to representative of foreign nation. Ipinaalam niya ang nilalaman ng mga ito sa isang kinatawang dayuhan ng bansa. So, number 5, to be liable under paragraph 1, what must be offender have? To be liable under paragraph 1, the offender must have the mention to obtain information relative to the defense of the Philippines. So, para managot sa paragraph 1, ang may sala ay dapat may layunin na makuha ang impormasyon patungkol sa depensa ng Pilipinas. If the accused has no such intention, even if take possession of plans or photographs referred into a paragraph number 1 of Article 117, he is not liable under that provisions. Kung ang akusado ay walang gaanong layunin, kahit kinuha niya na ang plano o mga litrato, hindi siya mananagot sa isang provision na ito. Number 6, is it necessary that his information, etc., is obtained under the first way of committing espionage? It is not necessary that the offender should have obtained any information, plan, etc., mentioned in paragraph number 1 and Article 17. In Article 117, it is sufficient that he has the purpose to obtain any of them when he entered a warship, front or naval or military establishment. Sa ilalim ng unang paraan ng paggawa ng espionage, hindi kailangan na ang may sala ay kumuha ng impormasyon, mga plano or etc. Sapat na ang kanyang layunin na makuha ang alinman sa mga ito noong pumasok siya sa warship, front, naval or military establishment. Number 7, who are the person liable in two ways of committing espionage? Under paragraph number 1 of Article 117, the offender is any person, whether citizen or foreigner, a private individuals or a public officers. Sa ilalim ng paragraph number 1, ang Article 117 ay may sala ang kahit sino mang tao. Mas mataas ang kaparusahan kung ang may sala ay isang nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno, ang parusa ay isang hakbang pataas. And under paragraph number 2, the offender must